Martin, you were talking about when we were doing the initial warm-up, right when we got out of the car, you said the warm-up provided you with an assessment, and by the time the warm-up was done, you got to know everything about that athlete. Tell me just a second about that.
Well, picture it as how I always say is trainers have to develop a lens that they look through, and my lens is through movement. My understanding of movement and what I'm seeing, and then what I'm seeing that can be fixed. During the warm-up, I'm assessing everybody's neural patterns and neural control and coordination. Obviously I saw with some guys today, hey, you haven't been doing a lot of fast-firing activities, not really your body understanding how to turn certain muscles on and certain muscles off, or having that nervous system skill to turn things on and off as fast, which that instantly tells me I can make that athlete faster. Because speed, again, if we want to talk about frequency being one part, it's essentially turning things on and off faster than they have before. Besides the gross neural assessment like that between coordination and speed, I'm also looking at flexibility, and both dynamic and static. Actually both being very important. So looking for compensations in movement, reasons that people can't perform certain movements. Is it a strength issue? Is it a technical issue? Is it a flexibility issue? And according to all those things that you start to see, you can start to really not only have an understanding of that athlete that you're working with, and even their mentality behind it too, and how they push or don't push, or what they're willing to do, not willing to do, how they feel about themselves. But you start to read all this stuff, and that's where instantly, within a half-hour exposure, you're already starting in your mind to create that programming for that athlete, and really understanding how that fits for them. And that's what I talked about again, is that's the art of training. See, if I take Brian right here and he's a square peg and I try to smash him into a round hole because that's what I know how to do, or that's my program, it's probably not going to work. But if I can figure out how to tailor the things that I do to the things that he'll probably like, to the needs that he has, and I explain that to him and he understands it, man, now he's going to train with me for a long time. He's going to get better results instantly because he understands what he's doing, and we're both going to feel better about ourselves in the process. But again, like I said, there aren't textbooks out there on that kind of stuff yet. This is the stuff that I think I'm going to try to, that I've been pioneering in the speeches the last couple of years. But there's a big difference between training and coaching. But if you don't have both, you're going to be limited in the results that you produce.